In other news now, the Karnataka government has moved the Supreme Court challenging Jayalalitha's acquittal in the disproportionate assets case, saying that the High Court order is a farce and that it is illegal. The Karnataka appeal also says that Jaya's acquittal has resulted in a miscarriage of justice. Hence, they want a stay of the High Court order and Jayalalitha's conviction and her disqualification to be restored. Well, since her acquittal, Jayalalitha has once again been sworn in as the Chief Minister, and she was also on the campaign trail yesterday as she contests a by-election. Well, let's go across to our reporters where they joins us from the Supreme Court. Sam Daniel joins us from outside Jayalalitha's residence in Chennai, where they are first to you. A very strongly worded appeal there by the Karnataka government.
It's of course very strongly worded. Basically, the Karnataka government says that it has not been given a chance by the High Court to appear in court and also argue against Jayalalithaa. Just 1 day was given where written submissions were submitted to the court. So it says there is no justice done to the prosecution side. It's completely false. That's why illegal. And apart from the appeal, the Karnataka government wants an interim order from the Supreme Court staying this acquittal order so that her disqualification can be restored. But anyway, the Supreme Court is likely to take up the 3rd week of July for preliminary hearing.
All right, Vaidya and Sam, what has the reaction been there in the state? Jayalalitha hit the campaign trail yesterday in the by-election.
Certainly, the AIADMK cadre look at this as a kind of a little setback to Jayalalitha, particularly when she is busy fighting her bypoll in Chennai. And although there is no immediate threat for her continuation as Chief Minister, they see it as a fresh round of legal trouble hovering around her. And if things go wrong, they're aware that she may have to step down, which could be seen as a double whammy of sorts because she has just assumed as Chief Minister after a break of 9 months. But sources close to Jayalalitha say there is no legal basis for this particular appeal, and they doubt that the Supreme Court would accept or admit this particular appeal plea. And even in the event of Supreme Court admitting it, they hope that there is no case. Jayalalitha would come clean. They say it's just a matter of, as they call it, as clerical mathematical miscalculation, which has to be rectified by a bench in the Karnataka High Court. And in the worst scenario, they say if there is any fast-tracking of this case by the Supreme Court, if there's any indication of any threat for her position, then sources close to her say she may choose to call in for elections instead of facing any further embarrassment. But we'll have to wait and watch whether the Supreme Court would first admit it and then how the case would really pan out. But the prosecution and the opposition parties strongly believe that they have a strong case, and the Supreme Court, they hope, would actually overturn the acquittal by the Karnataka High Court and send Jayalalitha back to jail.